Only bombs. Only bombs. Welcome to the podcast where we blow up all the jokes. Detonate another bomb blast with every episode of pop. Soda pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Only bombs.
Thank you for being here, dude.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely, man. So you had a set tonight, huh?
Yeah, at Cherry Creek Coffee House, working on my 40-minute set, just going over some of the jokes that I had started with. It's pretty cool, but you know, when I was second on the lineup and this comedian got up there, just garbage.
Really?
Threw me all off my game, man, because I'm about to be, 4 years in the game, and I haven't really been outspoken as much. I mean, I'm 45 years old, bro, about to be 46. Like, what I got going on is different than what the younger cats got going on. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just the way I think about stuff, because I come at it from all angles. Like, all right, do I want to say this right now in front of these people? Because I got a real job, you know? Yeah. And I'm getting to the point right now where I just don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna tell it how it is, because that's how I've always been, except in this comedy game when I started. Because comedy is a fickle beast, bro.
It is.
It's a fickle beast. You can piss off one person and then your comedy career is pretty much done in that scene.
Right.
Unless you move somewhere else. And you never know what you say that's going to piss somebody off. So I was kind of, trepid or timid in the beginning, but now I'm like, all right, I'm funny enough where what I say, I can back it up.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm at right now with my personal comedy goals, or not comedy goals, comedy journey.
Oh, hell yeah. How long did it take, you think, before you got there? Before you got to this point right here? So was it like 4 years, like you said, or?
Man, I've always wanted to, but I've always was cautious about what I said. You know what I'm saying? Because my comedy is relatable, dark humor, observational, but just like in your face, tell you what it is, tell you how it is. The truth, but funny.
Yeah.
I'm not a one-liner. I'm a story comedian with jokes placed inside of stories, real life stories.
Yeah. So I know you're an Army vet.
Yep.
Right? Is that like kind of where you got your idea to begin stand-up comedy to begin with, or?
Nah, man. Looking back at it, I was in typing class. Like, after I started doing comedy, I was like, when did I really start being funny? Like, trying to, like, being an entertainer, just class clown. Wasn't even a class clown. And I would have to say it started in 11th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 11th grade in typing class, man. I had, like, I was going back like, damn, when did this happen? Like, when did I start, like, being funny on purpose? Because people just talk and they do whatever. But, like, I'm going to try to cut up. I'm going to try to get these mugs to laugh.
Yeah.
And I think that was in 11th grade. I was reciting comedians, Red Fox, like Hamburger, Ernest J. I was Earthquake. I was reciting all these people jokes to my classmates. They didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
They're like, this dude's funny, but I'm reciting other people's jokes in the 11th grade and just doing stupid shit like slapstick comedy.
I love slapstick.
Yeah, bro, like slapstick comedy in class. But it was just to cut up to be a goofball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it started with me too. I just started making the people laugh, like the kids laugh.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is awesome, and I just kept going with it. And I was the quintessential class clown as well. How long have you been doing comedy in Austin? Did you start anywhere else?
No, I started in Austin.
You started in Austin?
Yeah, I started in Austin. So I'm from Rockdale, Texas. It's about 45 minutes an hour, depending on where you're from, Northeast. So I grew up, born and raised there. Came to the city a few times when I was growing up, just depending on what we were doing. Joined the Army in 1998, and shoot, I haven't lived in Texas like consistently since then.
Yeah. I know what that's like.
Yeah,
I was stationed in Virginia for a while.
Okay. Oh, you're that too.
Yeah, I was Navy.
Navy, yeah.
So I was stationed in Virginia for a little bit.
I was a useless.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Fort Useless.
Fort Useless.
Yeah, that's awesome. I used to go out there every now and again.
Okay.
You know? Do you know Fort Monroe?
Yeah, you was there?
Yeah. Are you? Well, I used to run there.
How long ago?
So that was back in like 2012 ish. Like,
okay.
I started running because I moved out to around Buckrow Beach, and I started moving. I started going out there, and I was looking for a good place to run, and then I found, everybody was like, "Oh, you need to go to Fort Monroe," and by that point they shut it down.
Yeah,
and then I was out there, and man, I loved running there.
It's beautiful, man. Fort Monroe, like Virginia. People, it's an underrated state. Like
it is.
The amount of water that they have out there, the things to do. It's touristy, but people. Every time I've been stationed in Virginia, I've always had a great time because I like to fish, I like to swim. I always had a great time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too. A lot of the Navy guys, they were dreading it. They were like, because they would get stationed in Norfolk, and I was stationed in Oceana, and so they'd get stationed out there, and they would always say, fuck, we're stuck in Norfolk.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Norfolk bruh. I love Norfolk too.
Yeah.
Like I would do the NEX out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bruh. I know. It's like a mall.
What?
it's crazy.
Coming from the raggedy ass PX on Useless.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is the mall. Yeah. So just amenities like that at Norfolk and Oceana. Other places that are up and coming, because Fort Eustis was like exactly like you said, Norfolk. Man, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there because Useless for us is the schoolhouse.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's where all aviators go. Most of aviators go to learn how to fix airframes, helicopters. So Apaches, 58s, Chinooks, Blackhawks, and in Arizona they have the drones, but then the advanced training they have at Fort Rucker.
Oh, wow.
Some other stuff like leadership type. Yeah, but fixing helicopters right there for Eustis.
Man, do you know Joe Ellis?
Yeah, the comedian. I didn't know her before and now, but yeah.
The reason why I asked is because you were a Black Hawk crew chief, right? And then, and she was the pilot, and I was like, man, look at all these Black Hawk people in here. Yeah. I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
It's kind of crazy, small world though. Yeah, that's how it is. You ever met anybody who did the same thing as you as a veteran?
Not that I known prior to the Army, no.
Yeah, that's trippy.
I know, like, I mean, aviation is a small community in the Army. You know what I'm saying? It's like a select few, and that's dude. I have it. Yeah, like, if you're a Black Hawk crew chief, I've known you in the Army. Yeah, I don't like, hey, dude, what's your name? Scott. Oh, what did you do? Black Hawk crew chief. I'm like, where?
You're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? I know everybody.
Why do I not already know you?
Yeah.
I actually met a dude just recently at Shakespeare's, just randomly, like looking for, people to put on the podcast. I met this dude who was an AZ, which was my job. And
what's that?
So it's just aviation admin.
Okay.
And
flight ops.
Pretty much. So I worked in I don't know what they call it in the Army, but I worked in QA. So I was like a librarian, and yeah, he knew everything, like all the details and everything. And it was weird. It was like, and we just kind of went like that. You know what I mean? Like I was going out and he was coming in, and it's kind of crazy, man. I never met another AZ or anybody who did my job in the Navy. I never met another one. Just as a veteran. It's like, it's almost crazy when you meet somebody who was in the service to begin with. But I always like love hearing about veteran comedians because I feel like just the vernacular, just like the way that the comedians talk and everything kind of reminds me of, being back in the service a little bit. Yeah. So do you think that you kind of bring that sort of flair from your,
Oh, sure. When I was in the Army, I was like, that's when my funny was at an all-time peak. I was 18 to 43, 42 when I got out. I was telling jokes. I was cracking up. I was wild in the Army until I made some rank, and then I became responsibly wild. Yeah, but dude, field problems, joking. Deployed, joking. Barracks, formation, I'm joking. Now I'm talking shit. Like, I'm rag bags, the whole nine, bro. Yeah. And so people knew me as the funny sergeant. Like, damn,
that's awesome.
Sergeant Evans is funny as hell. Hey, what we doing? I want Sergeant Evans to come be in charge of this, right? Yeah. Because they knew it was going to be chill. We was going to get done what we had to do, but it was going to be fun the whole time.
Yeah. Man, that's, Was it, so you don't ever bring in, so you don't ever bring in like your military stuff like into your jokes at all?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think people like fully understand it, or is it more towards veterans?
I think the way I deliver it, it's understandable.
It's
right?
understandable.
Because I have a bit about being a veteran and how people think we're heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I'm not doing that. Like, hell no. We were just employed aggressively. Like, I'm not going over there. I am not a hero. And so they understand that because they live it. Like, dude, as soon as something happens, like, where the veterans at? Like, bro, I'm not going to guard nothing.
Right. Yeah. I saw that the clip was great.
Shit, I'm a veteran, man. Any veterans in here? Hey, congratulations, sir. Shit. I hate how they treat us veterans like we heroes, huh? I ain't no fucking hero, man. Shit, if somebody bust up in here right now waving a gun, you better be able to beat me running. Because I'm out this bitch, man. I ain't saving you.
I was like, oh, man. I was like, that's really funny because it's like, yeah, dude, that's you're just doing a job, you know? So, but, so where was like the first place that you started in Austin? Like the first club you ever went to?
Man, so the first club that I performed at, Cap City, open mic.
Cap City?
Yeah, Cap City open mic. Like, yeah, Cap City open mic.
That's good.
An actual club.
Yeah.
An actual club, open mic.
Yeah, was it an actual crowd too?
Yeah, man. Back in the day when I started, Cap City on Tuesdays used to be packed, bro.
Wow.
Like, I'm not even lying. Like, they used to be packed on Tuesdays. I think they're getting back there now. I haven't been on in about a month or so, but last time I went in, I mean, it was like 10, 12 people there, but sometimes they consistently have a great crowd. It's pretty good. It's a good mic.
Man, how did it go?
It was good, man. It was in the Red Room at that time upstairs. So you could put 40 people in there, but it's packed. So we killing them. Yeah. And when I first started, I used to invite all my family and friends, and they used to come because they were excited for me.
Yeah.
Now I get about 2 people.
Sure.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. My girlfriend used to be like, in the beginning, was like my biggest cheerleader. But it after a while, it's like, you understand. It's like, you know, you just go out, sign up, wait, sign up, wait, you know? And but man, Cap City, that's really awesome. Like after you did Cap City, were you just like electrified? You were like, I got to do this again. Like, this is amazing.
Yes, because I was new and I was like, man, I got on this open mic, and I can remember like the first time I was like, open mic. Oh, I got on the Cap City open mic. I got on again. And then I was like, as a young comedian, I was like, bro, I can't wait till I get to host this open mic. I was like, yeah. And so about 2 months ago, I finally hosted the Cap City open mic. And,
no way.
Yeah. And I was
awesome.
like, man, I remember when I was sitting in this damn room and I said, I can't wait till I host this open mic. And now here it is.
Yeah.
And you know, back then it was monumental because I was new, I was aspiring. But now, not saying that it's not a milestone, but I was like, I just hosted another damn open mic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
Deal.
No big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal.
So you've hosted a bunch.
Man, I used to run my own shows and all that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, bro. So I started a Mexican restaurant, K Divino.
K Divino?
Yeah, but before all of that, bro, shit, I was 6 months in, coming out of pocket. I produced one show.
Yeah.
I rented this venue off of Peer Space. Yeah, so it's a
what is that?
It's a like Airbnb, but for venues that you can rent out. You can rent out homes to have events.
No shit.
Yeah, no shit. Peer Space, bro. I paid like $450 for this shit.
Oh wow.
I had my lineup comedians. I had cookies. I had bought pizza because it was a standalone space, like a private venue. I had drinks and all this shit. Bro, I probably spent about $700 on this shit.
Wow.
I'm thinking like, as a new producer, right? Because I've been getting traction doing shows. And all right, hell yeah. About 8 people showed up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was young. I was young in the game.
Sure.
I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I hosted events before and always got people to show up. But again, I was in the military. Like, military people, that's what we thrive on as community, you know?
Right.
So they're going to show up. And then I was like, okay, this is the comedy game. I got to take a step back.
Yeah. It's going to be a little bit harder.
A little bit harder.
Yeah. But it was probably exhilarating anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You know, to just put that together. I can see that as being really fun. I have ideas like that too. You know, have you ever produced a show out in like one of the clubs too?
Yeah. So after that, I was like, man, I need to start something different. So I started a house party comedy show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. One thing, man, I like to entertain. So me and my wife, we have people over at the house. We play games. I barbecue. I cook. I just like to entertain.
Man, that sounds great.
Yeah, I'm a community person. I like to entertain. So my buddy Phil he has a nice house, big backyard. He had a pool, but he had to get that covered up. So I was like, hey, bro, let's have a house party comedy show here. He was like, sure, say less. So.
Nice.
Yeah, so Phil let me host my first comedy show in his house. So we had this, I think his name is Don. He came, played music for like an hour and a half.
Really?
Before the show. Like all this stuff that I see people doing now, bro. Yeah. I done did it already.
Right.
Like I did it already. Like having people play music before a comedy show. I did that at my buddy's house at Phil's. Did that 2-3 times. It was packed. Like, dude, we had probably about 50 people in this house.
Wow.
What?
Man.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he hit me up, and we had 2 or 3 after that. But he hit me up today, matter of fact, talking about, hey, man, people want some more comedy at the house.
Dude.
I was like, say less. Let's put it together. So now we do it outside in his backyard. BYOB, we provide some drinks. We provide food. We have games. Dude, it's the bomb.com.
It's a party.
I'm going to invite you next time.
I would love that.
Hey, it's the bomb.com.
I would really love that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I think that kind of ambition, I love seeing that, especially in comedy, just something different and something new, and something vibrant.
Yeah.
It's like, because the open mic thing, it's it's great. It's how everybody has to get their start, but it becomes monotonous.
Yeah.
And then just seeing that somebody else would go like, hey, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
And then make it happen. I love that.
Yeah.
I love seeing that.
To say I was the first person that had a musician playing before a comedy show, that shit probably happened way before me. I was just like, all right, let's do it this way. But yeah, the ambition about it all, I think you really, as a new comedian, as a comedian who wants to be successful, you got to have some type of ambition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really do. Is that something that you knew getting into it, or was it like when you started you realized you're like, oh man, I really need to work at this?
Hell no, I tell you the truth. When I started comedy, I was like, I'm charisma. I have charisma. I'm a people person. I got the gift of gab. I get along with everybody. I'm about to kill this shit.
Yeah.
Not the way it happens.
Yeah.
Not the way it happens. So before I started reading books, doing some research about comedy and trying it out, but quickly learned that regardless of how funny you are, you gotta hang out, you gotta network, and you gotta know somebody to know somebody.
Yeah.
Right? Being funny alone will not get you where you need to go.
No.
It won't.
Yeah.
So I learned that about a year and a half in, right? Because I was going out to these mics. I was being funny. I wasn't asking anybody to be put on a show because that's not how I was raised or brought up. In the Army, you get put on because you're married, right?
Yeah.
What can you provide? Are you competent enough? Can you do the job? And can you lead soldiers? Yeah. That's how you got promoted. That's how you got the good stuff. It don't work like that in comedy.
No.
You can suck, but you can know the producer that produces the shows at one of these prominent clubs, and you get on and tell the same whack-ass jokes week in and week out, and you still gonna get put on because that's your buddy.
Yeah.
Right? So I realized quickly, like, regardless of how funny you are, that shit don't matter. You got to do these other things too.
And that's even all that is going on while you're trying to write.
I know.
As well. What was your evolution of joke writing?
Shit. My evolution of joke writing, really, my first joke I told, bruh, it was hot as hell when I started comedy. And I told a joke about a camel. Like, bruh, it's hot as hell in here. I took a camel to get here.
That's great.
2 humps. Like
2 humps.
2 humps. Like that's the first joke great. I told, bro. I was like, and people laughed, right?
Yeah.
No setup, no premise, no punchline. Just hide. I rode a camel down here.
That's perfect.
After that, I was hooked.
Yeah.
After that, I was hooked. And then I started telling, I was working from home then, and I haven't told this joke since I started comedy, but I'm bringing it back. Like, working from home takes a commitment to work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
So it does. It's real shit.
It's
real life stories.
It's real.
The experience, my POV. And so I was like, man, I just need to write about my life. Right? I need to write about me. I need to write about what I see, what I feel. I tried to write a false story. I couldn't remember that shit.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's not true.
Because it's not true.
It's not true. I couldn't remember it to save my damn soul. And then it becomes like a movie script. Like you're playing a character. Right. And it felt so unauthentic, bro. Like it felt so unauthentic to my core. Like I'm up here lying on stage. And it was the whole joke was a lie. I mean, I embellish some of the stuff that I say now, but it's not like fabric. Like the whole story is not fabricated. You can tell, like, okay, he's just being absurd.
Yeah. I had a similar joke that I kind of did where because I'm half French and half Mexican, but I never grew up half Mexican. Yeah. So I know nothing.
You freshkin.
Yeah, right. I'm Frexican. Like Napoleon Garcia. But yeah, man. I tried to write this joke about that, and it was just kind of like, I don't know, it just didn't do well. Yeah. Because and you spoke about being authentic, you know, and it didn't do well because even though that is something that, you know, is about me, I don't know anything about that. Yeah. And so then I was like, okay, well, I have to just talk about being French, you know.
You know, Mexicans make crepes too.
Yeah.
They call tortillas.
Yeah. And they're really good. Right? I love them.
So the contrast between being French and your Mexican heritage, dude, I'll eat that up, bro.
Yeah. Eat
that up.
I really started like kind of like leaning into that, even though that I'm not Mexican, there were signs like, you know, because I love like tortillas.
So what are you, French or what?
French and Mexican.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so, but like there are just things about me that just kind of like, you know, just kind of like start seeping out, you know. But when you write your jokes like that, do you just sit down with a pen and a pad and just write it, or is it just something that just like, oh man, this is really funny, I can do this?
Man, dude, I got jokes everywhere. I probably got about 16 damn books, and so I'll ride down the street, I'll be looking, I'll be listening to something that pop in my head. If I'm at a stoplight, I'll text it in, but if not, I'll voice record it.
Oh yeah,
just exactly what I just said, so I could go back to it. But years 1 through 2.5, I would say, and I still do it sometimes. I'll just take my book, I'll go out on the back porch or wherever, and my book is labeled morning writings.
Oh, nice.
So I free write. So I'll start writing, I'll say, that mask is purple, right? It would just be any prompt that I see, and I'll just start writing. Whatever I write is what I write. It may be funny. If I think of a joke, I'm like, damn, that's a joke. I'll write it on a separate page. Because sometimes jokes just come out automatically without you trying to premise, set up, punchline.
Yeah.
Right? Those are golden nuggets. So I'll put golden nuggets to the side.
Yeah.
And then I'll just keep free writing. I'll let that sit for about two or 3 days. And I'm talking about like 2 or 3 pages, like in a spiral notebook, just writing.
Yeah.
And so about 2 or 3 days, I'll let that sit, and then I'll go back through it and I'll read it with a highlighter. And the stuff that I find funny, I'm highlighting it. Just highlighting it.
Yeah.
Right out of those 3 pages. And so after that, I'll go back through with all the stuff I've highlighted. I'll put it on a separate page, just how I highlighted it. It may be out of order, and it may not make sense because of snippets of something I said. And then I'll go back and I'll think of, okay, what did I say here? Oh, white bread. Why do they call it white bread? And so now I will come up with a premise, right? Like, damn, white people trying to own everything. They named even the bread white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like, and it may be funny, it may not be funny, but I'll put a premise to it, and then I'll just keep working it, bro. I'll just keep working it.
Oh, okay.
And so out of 3 pages, I may have 6 or 7 jokes. 2 or 3 may work, but I can go back and say, damn, I got this for that. Oh, I got this for that, and then plug it in. So it's all useful.
I like how that works with you. Like you just kind of take this organic kind of process, and then, but I like that you kind of like let it cook, and you go back and you just like, oh, okay, this wasn't a funny idea. Oh, wait, this one was. Yeah. And then like, I like that. That's really kind of that's a cool kind of way to do it.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, I just write the like I'll get an idea, just like, because every now and again I just get cartoony, goofy ideas, and then I'll just write just whatever. I'll just write down like 1 word or something like that, whatever. And then I don't know why, but for some reason I can go back and look at it. And then the hardest part for me would be to come up with like the punchline. Yeah, you know. And is that the same for you, or is it like the punchlines like you can just see it?
Dude, I think I get the punchline first.
Yeah.
Like the punchline to me comes first. Just in conversation, and then the hard part for me is the premise set up. Like, what am I trying to convey to these people? Right.
Sure.
What am I trying to get the audience to understand? And to the day, I'm still doing this. I thought about it today. I'm like, damn, I see like tenured comedians have some longer setups, and it's not funny. There's a little bit of silence in there, but they get to the joke.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable for me to say words without them being funny, right? Because I'm still in the mindset, I got to get up here and cook every second that I'm on this stage.
Yeah.
But comedy isn't like that. So now I'm trying to take a step back, and if I have a premise that takes a little longer, I'm going to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just work it out. But I'm a firm believer that you need to hit that, like if you're starting, you got to hit that first laugh, the first 10 to 15 seconds of your set.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Right off the bat. And then later on in your set, you can set up those premises to have that little extended setup.
Do you have a reference comedian that if you have a joke, you're like, you know, I should watch this guy. He might have some help. Like, or he might like have some material that could help me write this joke.
Nah, man. So, bro.
No, just all you.
I try not to watch comedians, right?
Yeah.
I try not to watch comedians because, you know, linear thinking is a thing, but also stealing jokes unintentionally is a thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's case in point. If I hear another comedian tell this whack ass Martin Luther King weed joke, I'll fucking choke him.
I don't think I've heard it.
Martin Luther King smoked weed, then he didn't have any dreams. But then he stopped and had some dreams. Some stupid shit like that.
But it's just beat to death.
It's about weed. Yeah. And I hear a lot of comedians saying it.
Yeah.
So I try not to watch comedians, man, but I watch a lot of comedy growing up. So the things I talk about, I'm like, damn, is this something I heard when I was younger?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, did somebody say that? And so if I think somebody said it, I'll type it in. I'm like, hey, was there ever, like on Google, I'll go on YouTube. If I think I know who said it, I'm looking for this shit to make sure that I'm not stealing anybody's joke.
Yeah.
That's about the only time I'll go and like look at comedians. But I watched Earthquake's special. I watched Bruce special. I watched Dave Chappelle special because, you know, I'm cognizant of what I'm listening to and what I'm laughing at, and try to keep it compartmentalized from my own material.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, man, I really don't watch comedy like that anymore because I'm in the profession and I don't want to steal anybody's material or get motivated by their premise, punchline, or POV.
Yeah. I used to, that was a big thing that I used to do. Was just a ton of comedians all the time, you know, and I was thinking of it almost like learning a language. Like I had to fully immerse myself into this. And then that's something that, you know, I don't really hear a lot of people talking about. But yeah, I also did the same thing where I stopped looking at comedians, because when you're doing it, you're like, oh, maybe I could, you know, oh, I see that. Maybe I can kind of like do my own thing. And it's like, no, you're not finding yourself. Yeah. You know, and that's you're just
rewriting somebody else's joke.
You're just rewriting somebody else's joke. Yeah. You know, and so that's kind of when I adopted the whole, all right, I have an idea. Let me write down my idea. Yeah. You know, and so I have like pages and pages of just that. Okay. You know, and sometimes like I'll go back to it and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that, you know. And then, but sometimes I get on these trains and I just keep writing. Yeah. You know, and that's always like a lot of fun and everything. So I know you went on KillTony, right? And you did really well.
Thanks.
That was nice.
The first one or the second one? The first one I feel like I was nervous as hell.
I know what you mean. Yeah. So that's the one that I'm referring to is the first one, I think, with Fluffy.
Matt Rife. Oh, second. That's the second one.
The second one?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Fluffy.
Sorry, excuse me.
No, the first one was Matt Rife.
The first one was Matt Rife?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was going to see like what led you to even want to sign up to begin with that?
Man, I think if you live in Austin, KillTony is sort of like a rite of passage, you know? It's kind of like a rite of passage. Even in the comedy scenes, like, you at least got to sign up once. Even if you don't get picked, you got to go see what the experience is. Yeah. 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 And, you know, KillTony changes people's lives, bro, regardless, believe it or not. And it's detrimental to some comedian's career. Yeah. Yeah. So here recently, I've been seeing some people that win golden tickets get on that bitch and like bomb. I'm like, bruh,
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is happening? Everybody's subject to a bomb, but I feel like if you're on KillTony, you're a golden ticket winner or a regular or whatever, you're going to have to work.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to have to work, bruh. So for me, if I became I don't want to be a golden ticket winner on KillTony. I want to be a regular. One, because I know I can deliver a new 1 to 3 minutes every week. I know that this is what I want to do, and I'm not saying not anybody else wants to do. Like, my shit's gonna be funny, and if I bomb, I'm gonna make bombing funny, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. I feel like you at least got to do KillTony once, and I don't sign up every week, but I'm gonna start signing up more regularly than I do.
Yeah. What was your experience like when you were, going, like when you got your name called the first time? Were you like, oh fuck?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, damn, my name got called.
Yeah.
All that shit I was talking, right?
Yeah.
So that's when, were we in the alley? I don't think we were in the alley. I think we were at Shakespeare's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. Matter of fact, we were across the street.
Poor Choices?
Poor Choices. That's the first time I got called. And dude, man, I was out of shape then. I was just chilling. And Colton was like, come on, man, come over there, dude. I have to like jog over to that bitch. I got over, I was winded like a mug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we took the time, got out, and then, dude, my heart's beating fast as hell.
Yeah.
Like standing behind
the curtain.
In the curtain. I'm like, shit.
I know, you can hear him just talking.
Talking, bruh.
Just talking.
My heart's like,
yeah.
I was like, shit, why am I so nervous? I perform in front of people I don't know all the time.
Yeah.
But it's the magnitude of the stage you're about to be on, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the millions and millions of people that are about to see you. Like, damn, I don't want to make a fool of myself.
Yeah.
Right? And so nerve-wracking as hell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that was the same way for me. It was just standing outside the curtain, and I loved like when the curtain opened and you just see the crowd and the lights are on you and everything, and you're just like, oh, this is what it's like to be like a real comedian. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Was it a fast experience? I usually hear that for other people too. It was like, it went by so fast.
Nah, I don't think mine went by fast. I think I was present, right? I was present in the moment with Matt. Not as much as I would like to have been, like my second one with Fluffy. Like in Fluffy, I was like, okay, I'm here. I know Fluffy, but I didn't. The other guy, Sal, I was like, this dude looks so familiar because I watch Impractical Jokers regularly. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? But that's Sal. I was like, no, that's Sal. And so I was present, more present so than the first one.
Yeah, I've been wanting to sign up again about it. I've just been working on this and everything else, but I've been wanting to sign up again. What was the biggest difference, I guess, between like the first and the second one that you noticed?
I knew what to expect.
You knew what to expect.
I knew what to expect. Just like training, in the military, like, oh, I ain't done this before, but oh, I've done this before. Anything in life, right? I had the experience of doing it one time.
Yeah.
And so now I was still nervous, but I wasn't as nervous behind the curtain. When I went out, I was like, okay, regular crowd. I'm at a bucket pool open mic at Shakespeare's, who knows, or whatever. And so I just I'm at a regular show. Mindset, went in there, told the joke that I've been telling for the last couple months and knocked it out the park.
And the interview, how do you think the interview went?
The interview was gravy, baby. Yeah, funny. Yeah. Like the whole way through. Some great clips out of there, like funny.
Man, that is so cool.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that because a thing that gets brought up a lot on here is people talking about, how they prepared very much for the interview just as much as they prepared for their set.
Yeah,
is like because they felt like the interview was such like a massive part of it. But it's kind of refreshing to hear, you saying that, it was just cool. Like you took it in stride.
Yeah,
and I love that because it's also like you gave it, your everything, and you gave it your, you were just yourself.
Yeah, I didn't prepare for no interview.
That's awesome.
How they asking me questions about me? What I'm saying? So I understand some people prepare and they have prepared answers and rebuttals and all of this, but I'm writing jokes. I ain't got time to write no damn interview either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What are your goals, man? Like, what do you want to do for your future as far as here goes? Like, in Austin.
Bro, in Austin, I mean, comedy's good in Austin, but I'm not going to be a So if you're from Austin and you live in Austin and you do comedy all around Austin, you're just a local Austin comic, regardless of what venues you perform at, bro. And I see people in Austin that can get booked in Austin, but they can't get booked, or they don't get booked in other cities or states or whatever, because they're here in Austin. You know, they're tied to Sunset, they're tied to Mothership, they're tied to whatever, and they got a lot going on. But for me, I'm not trying to be tied down to any one specific venue or club or whatever, because I want to go. I'm headlining July in Corpus. I'm going to LA in May. I'm doing a lot of different stuff.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, on my own, man. So I want to be a traveling comedian.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm going to be a cruise ship comedian, because I like cruises.
You're going to be a cruise ship comedian.
That's my ultimate goal, bruh.
Whoa, I've never heard that before. I love that.
A cruise ship comedian.
Yeah. So like, what about the cruise ship thing? That's what entices you?
That's like a floating city. Right? Yeah. You don't have to think about anything. All you can do is schedule your events. They take care of you, like the food, the atmosphere, the hospitality. You get to gamble. You go to different countries. As a comedian, they pay you. You get a free room, and you get to do all of this stuff with your family. What else could you ask for, bro?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard that response before.
Yeah, cruise ship comedian. That's my goal.
I love that. Dude, like, so are you doing anything to like get
so you got to have 25 minutes clean material. Like, all my jokes I can transfer to be clean, but I'm trying to get like a lot of comedy, a lot of bits, a lot of jokes under my belt, so I can be universal, because everybody's on a cruise ship, right?
Yeah.
Everybody. So my jokes need to be universal to everybody, not just Walmart, Target. Or you feel me? Like, what's that?
Yeah.
So Walmart, Target. So just be more universal with my jokes.
Yeah. Oh man, that is so cool. That is so cool. I wondered like what kind of jokes you would come up with, like actually on the ship.
Oh, I got some.
You got some ship jokes?
So I have a different book, and it's just called Cruise Ship Jokes.
Oh yeah.
And that's it. Every time I go on a cruise, I'm writing jokes about what's going on. Right. That's it. Just observational comedy. Like, the one joke I got right now, observation. My first cruise I went on was Royal Caribbean. And in the elevators, they got like, come on up to the wave runner, the pool, and all this other stuff. And they had a family of black people on there. And I'm like, come on, bro. We ain't going up there. Like, we definitely ain't doing that. So it's topical, but observational, but like, you got the wrong people on here for your marketing strategy, bruh. Like, we ain't doing all that.
Man, dude, that's man. So you've been on a lot of cruises before?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never been on one.
But
yeah, as somebody who's never been on one, like, what do you expect?
Bruh, fun.
Fun?
Exhilarating.
Really?
I mean, dude, so all these are like Broadway produced shows on this cruise ship. They got
No way.
Singing, dancing, ice skating, shit. Some cruise
ice skating,
bruh.
On a ship?
They got a pool, a dive pool. They be jumping 250 feet from the top of the ship into a pool, bruh, on the Icon of the Seas.
Oh my God, dude, I didn't know they had all that shit.
Bro, you better go on a cruise, bro.
Dude, last cruise I was on was an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I know, right? ain't no rock climbing wall on that joint.
No, you can jump off if you want.
Yeah. The food is free. Everything's free.
No shit.
Almost everything. You got to pay for some alcohol. And if you gamble and you get a certain level in the casino, all your drinks are free when you gamble. And if you get up to a certain amount of points, they give you complimentary cruises.
Really?
All you got to do is pay tax.
Man, my girlfriend and I have talked about that a few times, like just kind of just going, but I've never really expressed interest because I never knew anything about it, you know?
Yeah, you got to go, man.
I was like, man, but what about the Titanic, though? She was like, shut up, Trey.
I know. That shit is that's so old. They got all this other shit on there. We good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, food, man. You get a cabin, you get ocean view, you can get a balcony. They have Central Park on one of these things. There's like trees and grass growing off to this thing. And on the both sides of the Central Park, there's rooms, and your room can look into Central Park, like on the ship.
On the ship?
Yeah, on the ship.
Dude, that is wild.
Name one thing you like to do. What do you like to do?
Well, I mean, I play music, really.
Oh, every bar you go to, they got a musician.
Yeah.
Like
on a cruise ship.
On a cruise ship, they got the schooner bar. They got lounges that people be playing in, music, pianos, guitar. They have ensembles. They have mariachi bands. You name it, they got it on the cruise ship, bro.
No shit.
Yeah.
Dude, where do all like the crew live? Like, do they?
The crew lives below, like in the crew cabins below where everybody else at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking they were like amongst like the populace.
Oh, nah. They at work.
Yeah,
they're below us. Yeah,
man. Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to like. Do you have any advice for, or like if I'm gonna go on a cruise for the first time, who should I go?
So if you go on a cruise for the first time, the first thing you need to do, so you ain't got to pay for it, you got to find one of these timeshare.
Timeshare?
Yeah, bro. So you find somebody that does timeshares, and the reward for this timeshare for listening to this presentation is a free cruise. Yeah, that's how.
Really?
So we went to Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. We were walking through, going to the Cosmo, and there were people outside. Spin this wheel. You would spin the wheel, tell you what you win, but it's all for the timeshare. Oh, I want a cruise. You want a cruise? So this is how you get your cruise. You got to go to this place, listen to this 90-minute presentation, and after that, they'll give you a number you can call to set up your cruise. That's how we did it the first time. Only thing we had to do was pay taxes and gratuity, or taxes and what they call it, taxes and port tax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, port tax. That's all we paid. Room and board was free. So after that, I gambled. I went to the casino, won some money. I got home. The next thing I know, I had like brochures talking about, you got a free cruise through Royal Casino. Just paid taxes. The last cruise I went on, the casino gave me 2 rooms, one for me and my wife and one for my kids.
Oh, that's nice.
Bruh. All because of the casino.
My gosh, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So like, I know that I would be like, I'm not buying a timeshare.
Oh yeah, we didn't buy no damn timeshare. We just wanted to go on a cruise.
Okay.
No, I was there on my phone, bro.
Dude, I might look into
I was on my phone. Shit. Any questions? Is it over?
Yeah. No, can we leave now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not getting a fucking timeshare.
Yeah. Hey, they spin the wheel. Oh, want a cruise? Go sit through this timeshare for like 90 minutes. I was just on my phone. And they pressing you, bro.
Yeah.
They pressing you. Okay, you can get this. We'll give you this for $450. We can get, man, look. I'm not buying this, bruh.
Right.
Well, what if I can give it to you right now for $29.99? I'm like, bruh, we're not buying a timeshare. Realistically, we just came here to get this cruise. And like, that's how blunt you got to be with these cats, because they will try to sell you and sell you and sell you.
Oh my gosh.
So they were like, okay, I totally understand. But what can we do to get you to purchase it? I'm like, all right. So they gave us the paperwork for the cruise, called the number. And the first one we did was out of LA. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I wanted to go to LA. I went to LA, did some open mics for like on Wednesday. The cruise left on Thursday. We were going to Ensenada, Mexico and all of that. It was only a 4-day trip.
Oh, okay.
Pretty short one. But I amassed enough winnings to get a complimentary cruise.
No.
Yeah, bro. So got a complimentary cruise. We set that joint up. We went out of Florida. Was it Florida? Yep, we went out of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, same thing. Hit the casino up, more cruises. Came back, got another brochure, like we signing up for another cruise. So this time we went out of Galveston.
Oh, wow.
And then, so the last 2 times we went out of Galveston.
Oh, man. That's really cool. So like, so you're a good gambler?
I mean, is anybody good at gambling? I'm a smart gambler.
I mean, to me, no, but I don't know.
You're not. You're smart. I mean, you can get lucky. Some people count cards and stuff like that, but gambling is a game of chance.
Okay.
I play Texas Hold'em, right? But I also play roulette.
Okay.
Roulette's my game.
And that's the ball with that goes in the numbers thing? Okay.
Yep. So black, reds, 50-50. What you bet is what you lose and what you can win.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, it seems easy enough, right?
It's easy enough. Yeah, it's easy. So I watch YouTube videos on betting strategies. And so the last cruise I was on, another dude, he's been cruising for like 10 years. He gave me some tips. He's like, the first thing you do when you go to the casino that you have to do to get the maximum amount of points is take out $1,000. You don't have to gamble with $1,000, but that initial withdrawal of $1,000, the cruise ship sees that. I'm like, okay, he's hit a gamble. And then you start getting more tiered points. They even give away cash during casino times of free play.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the more you gamble, you get your name put in drawings, and you can get like $400, $150 of free play for the casino. But I bet numbers, man. I bet. So you get you can get $2 chips, or you can get standard denomination 5, 25, or 100. So I'll start like with $500. I get $2 chips, but I'll get a lot of greens, actual $25. And I place them out. Because if you put $25 on one number and it hits, you win $875.
Really?
I did that twice. Number 29.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah, number 29, man. I remember it. So 2 cruises ago, I was like, bruh, I was hitting. I was up a few racks. And I hit a little losing streak, but I was still up. And I was like, okay, in my mind, I was like, I'm doing 10 more rolls. Whatever happens in these 10, I'm done because I'm up. I already put the money that I started with in my pocket. And I was up probably 3,000-4,000.
No shit.
Bruh, I'm telling you.
Damn.
I was up 3,000-4,000 because, dude, if you bet $2, it's 35-1. You're winning like $75, $115. And you can spread them out to columns, rows, quads. It's a lot of different bet strategies, but if you put $25 on one number, that's $875. I put that bitch on there. It was like my 5th roll. 29 came out. Bam. Counting out my money. 875 in chips, 5 black and green. So I got that money. I started putting them on other ones to stack it up. I hit like 2 or 3 more times. And then I was like, it was roll number 9. I said, all right, I'm going 29 again. I put it on 29. That bitch hit 29.
No way.
Gave 875. I said, I'm cashing out. She chipped me up. I had like 5 racks in chips. I went cashed out, bro.
Yeah, I would have.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And that's being a smart gambler. Like, I'm not losing. I won this much amount of money. I'm not going to give it back to you guys.
Yeah. That's kind of the way that I would do it too. But I don't really know anything about gambling. I don't even know how to play poker.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna change that.
I don't know anything about it.
Now that I know you're a veteran, bro, hey, it's over. You know veterans. It's just an unspoken of friendship that we already have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you serve, and so most definitely, bro. When we have game night at the Evans household, you're invited.
Oh yeah, dude, please. That'll be great. I love things like that, man. Like, but I've never done that. I've had friends who were like really good. Like one of my friends who like he plays poker, and apparently like he is very, very good at poker, apparently. So he'll go and he'll play and he'll just bring money and he'll just, I guess like play in like one of those rooms or something like that with all those people. And, and apparently he makes a lot of money.
There's a lot of card houses around here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's poker game. They got poker games at the strip club.
At the strip club?
Yeah, you walk in a strip club and they have poker tables up there. It's like you donate $20. You just play, like practice or whatever. But yeah, everywhere.
I know where my girlfriend works, they have a poker table. But like I said, I don't know anything about it, but I meet people who they are good, but the only real card game I ever play is this one called Slaps. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's like I think I've heard it called like Egyptian, like Ratscliffe or something like that. But basically it's like slapping doubles.
Oh, okay, yeah. Never heard of it.
But it's not like a betting game. Like,
no, if I'm playing cards, it's for money.
Which is cool. I always had like these fantasies of just like, man, like just winning big, just big enough to like get me through to the next thing, but I wouldn't even know like where to start.
Yeah. So what about you, man? How long you been doing comedy? Where you start at?
Here.
Okay, in Austin?
Yeah. Well, oh, no. I started in Houston. No, I keep forgetting about that because I was in Houston just such a short time.
With it. Punchline, not the punchline, that's in Dallas.
I did, it was the Secret Group and then this place called Bad Astronaut.
So my homegirl, Jay Cookie?
Maybe. That was a long time ago.
Okay,
yeah. But yeah, there was a few Houston comics that I got to know a little bit. And then one of them just happened to tell me, they're just like, oh, Austin's where it's at.
Yeah.
And I always loved Austin. I used to come out here and play music. And I did a few shows out here with just me and my guitar and everything like that. So I was like, oh, well, I could just do everything. And then, I came out and it was the Creek. And yeah, just my first time this is now I don't drink anymore. I'm sober, but back then, I was a heavy drinker, and I made the mistake of pretty much going on stage my first time just drunk, and that was really fucking stupid. But after I got sober, my material got better, and then I started writing a lot better, and it was it's all been really, really good, after that. But I started in Austin, and I was back in 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about 3 years. About same as me. Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you navigating the Austin scene?
Well, so I used to have like my it was like a list of just mics and things like that I just knew what I was going to do, like whatever day of the week it was. And back then, I think Rapolo's even had an open mic.
Oh, yeah.
On Fridays.
Yeah, and what's her name? She used to buy pizza and beer for everybody.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Rapolo's?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she was nice, man. Nice lady.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And that's where I met like a lot of KillTony people too, was at Rapolo's.
Yeah.
And I got to know that, like, oh, KillTony was, oh, they've been on KillTony, they've been on KillTony, and I was like, I want to be on KillTony,
I know.
And then I got on KillTony, and then I was like, great.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm on KillTony. Yeah.
Oh, great. Now I'm on KillTony, and I just had like a routine for a while, and but the way I navigated now is because it's kind of changed now. It seems like it's like, yeah, there's of course there's places you can go like every single day of the week, but some of the places that I used to go to, like, and I used to love going to, they either don't do it anymore, or like one place I used to like to go to a lot, it was like a bar. It was right around the corner from Tiniest, and what was I keep forgetting the name of the bar.
Was it Irish Spot?
No, but I even have a few clips on it, but I forgot the name of the bar. But I used to go there, and I would go to Tiniest, sign up, and then go to this bar. Like Dogwood.
Dogwood, yeah.
That's what it was, Dogwood. And I used to have a blast at Dogwood. I don't know why, Do you have any places that you're just like, oh man, this is a hot spot. I love this place.
Shit, Stage Time.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Man, they used to have this. I used to like the Wanderlust off of Shady Lane. I think it's Shady Lane on Thursdays. That was a little quiet room that I liked. There was this beer garden that my boy Mike Hill used to run. That dude, it had this big ass stage outside.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
because that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Mike Hill, he used to run it, but he runs shows down south too now.
Okay.
So Narbar right now is hit or miss, but I like Narbar. But if I had to do an open mic for the rest of my life, it would probably be Cap City.
Yeah, sure.
It'd probably be Cap City.
I've signed up to try to go there a few times, but I've never actually been picked. But I would love to get that sometime, because it seems like Cap City, it would be a lot of fun.
Bro, so they just sent a South by Southwest pop-up open mic. Go to the website, open mic, and sign up.
Okay.
Yeah, just sign up every week, bro. Sign up every week. And I think Cap City may be one of the fairest people or organizations that pick open mics. It may totally be random. I don't know. But I know most of the open mics that are around here, you sign up online. Or, hey, my buddy hit me up, I'm going to put him up first, or whatever. But I think Cap City is like an organic, random selection of comedians.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The way it feels sometimes, I'm like, shit, the host knew somebody.
Oh, of course.
Of course. But that's the game.
It's game.
And it's the game, so.
I'll tell you that, bro. I was running an open mic at Spinners. I was running an open mic at Spinners. For me, I hate, and this is me personally, but I don't like online signups. You couldn't call me and say, hey, let me go up first. Like, one of my homeboys was like, hey, man, I'm going to come up to this open mic. Can you put me on the list? I was like, you got to be here to sign up.
Sure.
You got to be here. First come, first serve.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is, because I'm a man of, like, it got to be fair. It has to be fair for everybody trying to achieve the same dream.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's how it is. People sometimes get a hand up, but for me, I didn't let people call in or send me a text message. You have to be here to sign up and do your spot.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way it should be as well.
I think so. One, I ain't got to manage no damn Google Docs, you know, and if you show up, that means you're serious about going up.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. I've had a few people, especially after KillTony, there was like a little pop in, like, you know, hey, dude, just come by. I'll throw you on just whenever.
Yeah.
And I would never, I don't think cashed in on that ever. I just was like, went in and I just put my name down just like everybody else, because there's been, excuse me, there's been so many times it was so frustrating when I would go and sign up and then like I would watch and I would just keep counting my head. And then I'll just be like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be my spot. I was supposed to be on deck.
Yeah.
And then I'll go and I'm like, hey, man, I'm sorry to ask, but like, you know, where am I supposed to be at? And they were like, oh, yeah, sorry, we had a few people come in. And I know what that means.
Exactly. They bunch you.
Yeah, and it pushes me back. And then all of a sudden, like, dude, there was one time I was at 1 o'clock in the morning. I still hadn't called. And I was there since 9.
Nah.
And I was like, dude. And I was like, it's just too much.
It puts a bad taste in your mouth, bro. Like, oh, we had some people come in. Like, were they on the list before me? No, they were not.
No.
Because I'm here doing the same thing that these people are doing. I get it. Like, if it was somebody of notable character and they just wanted to come work something out real quick because they had a show somewhere else, okay, you can bump me. But if you're just bumping me to do the same damn 3 minutes I'm doing, I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I completely understand that. Actually, I have a crazy story about that shit. So that happened to me, but it was like the one time that I was like, oh, yeah, cool, man. Yeah. So like I'm at the creek, sign up for the open mic and everything like that. And then the host at the time, he comes up and he's like, hey, man, somebody's coming to do a set. Sorry, I got to bump you back a little bit. And I, you know, at first I was like, fuck,
that
dude,
right there is cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you come tell me.
Yeah, you come tell me. Yeah. But at first I was like, fuck, all right, dude. Yeah, no problem. And then it was fucking Craig Robinson. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, you could bump me.
I was like, yeah, dude. I sat there. I was like, no problem, man.
No problem.
You know, I was like, dude, I can't believe this. You know, and then he killed it. Yeah, he killed it, and he did like, and it was awesome because even though it was an open mic, but you're just watching Craig Robinson. Yeah. So you're like, oh my god, like, but he killed it for like almost an hour, like just up there. It was great though. He was fantastic, and I was like, oh man. And then they were like, all right, you're on deck, and I was like. I was like, how the fuck do I follow Craig Robinson?
Give it up for Craig.
Yeah, I was like, pretty much like, I was like, Craig Robinson.
I've been Trey. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, dude, what are you going to do? Yeah. You know? But I was like, you know, so it can be like that where it's just like, yeah, you get bumped for a good reason. Somebody, you know, communicates it with you, you know, but at a normal run of the mill, like open mic, it's kind of aggravating when you see when the host is just throwing their friends on.
I think I bumped. I think I utilized, I wouldn't even say my damn stature in the comedy game. I think the host knew me. We're cool. And he's like, hey, I was like, bro, I got to do something. Like in the morning, I got to get out of here. I can't wait to number 37. He was like, don't worry about it, bro. I'll get you up. And I was like, shit. Do I want to go in front of all these guys? Do I not? Because I'm not a fan of bumping people, man. I'm not a fan of bumping people. Sure. But I got there around the same time. I was just late back in the line. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit. All right, bro, let me do it. And I just did one joke that I wanted to work out on. I didn't even take the full time. Just did that one joke and got off the stage.
Yeah.
But I don't think I will bump people. If I came to a show or a mic and be like, oh, bro, Ernest, what's up, bro? Hey, you want to get up? Like, yeah, what number am I? Oh, you're next. No, I'm not next. Where realistically can you put me?
Where am I at? Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool that you have like, you know, that kind of, because it kind of gives you like a bump in your, you know, just feeling good. You know,
I mean, it's the right thing, right?
Yeah,
it's the right thing to do. It's like cutting in line, like what you cut in line at a movie theater or an amusement park or any of these other places. Probably not.
No.
So why would you cut in line at this open mic? And it's the thing that pisses me off is we're all trying to accomplish the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
So why did this guy get to go ahead of me? You know what I'm saying? And that's just what was pissing me off.
Yeah, you see it. You see it a lot, man. Yeah. So what? Do you have any other shows or anything you want to put out or anything coming up?
Man, I'm actually taking a break from producing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back producing my show, Laughs on Repeat, in the fall. But it was producing, man, became a headache. When I got out of the military, I was like, I don't want to be in charge of shit. Like, I really don't.
Yeah.
Because I retired a first sergeant, E8. So I've been in charge for a long time, bro. I've been in charge for a long time. So I was like, I don't want any responsibility, even in my job. I told him when I interviewed, I don't want to be in charge of anybody or anything. I just want to, you tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And I'll do it. I want to be a private. So that's what I've been doing. And, but producing shows is time consuming, frustrating, because for me, like, you know, military minded, like if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. But when people aren't invested and emotionally invested into the success of the show or you, it kind of bothers me. So I have to kind of take a step back from that. And people start to see me as a producer more than a comedian, right? Dude, I was doing more pre-prep work for producing the damn show than I was doing for writing jokes. So I was like, what am I doing? I'm on Instagram hours, like, okay, you on the show, you make sure you're on the show, doing the lineup, the venue. And I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, I'm tired of it. So just the promoting of it all, bro. Like the club promoted, but also you have to promote. You have to get some ads just to sell out. Because now it's about putting on a good show, but it's about putting butts in seats.
Yeah.
Right. And so I took a step back. I was like, no, I'm not producing for a while. And so now I'm just restructuring all my jokes, tightening them up. And now, before, I didn't even ask people for shows. I'm like, hey, bro, you got a show coming up? Can I jump on? You got 10 minutes or whatever. I'm not bashful about asking anymore. So that's just what you got to do, you know? That's just what you got to do. And some younger comedians, they're like, man, what could you tell me? I was like, if they say no, they say no, but ask to be on a show. Just keep asking, but you also got to be working.
You always got to be working.
You always got to be working.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big one right there, especially because if you sacrifice your time at the mic, you're not going to be at your best game. It almost doesn't even matter how much you write or anything like that.
Yeah. And I think that's my biggest I think that's hurting me right now, not being hanging out in the scene. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out all hours of the night, just being around all the time. And at my life right now, and it doesn't give me the opportunity to really do that. But here next week, the summer, I'm going to start being out there a little more, because I got goals for my 4-year anniversary. Like, okay, I need to be out here opening or featuring in some clubs. Yeah. Not here in Austin. I'm talking about like outside of Austin. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the same kind of mentality as well, because the podcast and everything kind of takes up a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I really want to get out and go actually perform more, because I'm like, it's awesome to see like my peers come in here and tell me their stories, and I'm like, oh man, I used to be out there doing that too a lot.
Yeah.
So I want to get out there and
I'm at home taking care of kids. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I understand that too.
It's like I got a project due in the morning. I can't be out here at 10 o'clock doing this mic.
Right. Yeah. You got responsibilities, And I was talking to, Donna Lee.
Yeah,
and
the homie.
I was talking to her about that very thing, about like, just like comedy. It's like, you want to make this a dream, you want to make the dream come true, but you also have to be an adult. Yeah. You have to handle your business, you have to handle things, and and that's kind of where I'm at, where it's like I'm juggling stuff, but I can't wait until until
because if it ever came down to my livelihood in comedy, I wouldn't do comedy again.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I got responsibilities.
Yeah.
But hopefully comedy can become that, and I don't have to have a job. I'd be asking my wife every day, can I quit yet? Can I quit yet? Because if I didn't have a job, bruh, I'll be way, way more better, have more material, more polished. Like, I would be steps ahead of where I am now if I didn't have a job, responsibilities.
Yeah.
So, and I get kind of upset when I see these comedians like, bruh, you live in your car.
You live in your car, yeah.
You got a roommate. Like, I'd be out this bitch like every night. Like, just look, when you see anybody on 6th Street, you're going to see me, because I'm out here. Like, I'm out here.
Yeah. Yeah. You're working hard, man. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you want to put anything out to the people before we shut it down?
Man, what words of advice to live by from Ernest?
Yeah. What are your words of advice?
Man, my biggest thing is I'm an easygoing guy. And I think for the most part, a lot of people are easygoing. You got to be true to yourself. Like, you got to be true to you, who you are. I see a lot of young comedians following in the footsteps and the habits of comedians that's been doing it longer than them. And I'm like, okay, that's that. I don't tell them anything. I ain't their dad. I tried to give one dude advice, and he told me I wasn't funny, so I stopped giving people advice, bro. So I'm just sitting back, peeping the scene. But if you listen to this, man, you got to stay true to yourself. Don't be a follower in this game. Drugs, bad decision are prevalent in the comedy game.
Yeah.
And being a young adult, you're only one decision from fucking your life up, bro. Being a young adult. And that's anybody. You're one decision from really fucking your life up. So if comedy is what you're doing, do comedy, be good at it, stay the course, and be a good person, bro.
Yeah.
Just be a good person.
That's it.
And if you got stage time, I'm open.
That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, man.
Bro, I really appreciate you having me, man. Veteran to veteran, man. I appreciate your service, even though it was in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Glad, because I think I saw your Rapolos when we first started doing comedy, but I really haven't seen you in the scene. You know what I'm saying? I guess our paths are crossing. We're doing our own thing, but
yeah,
here in the future, man, shit, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get out there.
For sure, dude. For sure. And yeah, I'll let you know. Like lately, it's just been kind of scarce, you know, for me because like I said, just been working heavily on a podcast, and then you know, but I'm really excited to start getting back out there. I got some new jokes and I got some new things, you know, so yeah, definitely, for sure.
You say you play guitar. Do you sing?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing that like before. I did that for, oh man, I've been playing guitar like since I was 12.
Oh, bro. So
long time.
When I do this house party comedy show, I'll have you sing and then you can do a set.
Oh, so I can do that.
Yeah. Totally. So just play like an hour and a half prior to.
Yeah.
Before the show starts, you know, and do that. Man. And then after that, I'll put you on the lineup.
Dude, oh my gosh. I'll get my guitar ready and everything.
Hell yeah.
This will be good.
Yeah. So just do your tunes and shit. And as soon as Phil let me know, I'll let you know. Hit up the flyer and on that bitch. It's going to be fun.
Is it okay if it's original? Because I write all original.
Right. This is so, it's a bunch of white people. We don't get that.
No problem.
No problem. We got them. No, original is good because like we can hear songs. I like some covers, like some covers, but I'm like, damn, Trey, you wrote that? Like, I want to play that. I love independent artists to showcase their talent that doesn't have the big engine behind them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, this dude is this good and he doesn't have anybody behind him. So imagine if he has the industry behind him, how good could he be?
Oh, shit.
So that's how I look at it.
Dude, I'll tell you what, on KillTony, I played like one of my originals because they ended up throwing a guitar at me when I told them I play guitar. And I played like one of the songs. And dude, like the internet did not blow up about the jokes.
They blew up
the song. And I've heard a lot that like, you know, I needed to record that song and like all that stuff. But dude, I still get people writing me. And that was back in like 24, I think. But I still get people randomly writing me. Dude, I saw that KillTony thing. What was that song? And I was like, I know. I was like, fuck.
Hey, do you want to be a comedian or do you want to be a singer?
Yeah,
singer-comedian.
A singer-comedian. Sometimes I thought about that, but I'm like, sometimes it gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I want to laugh or I want to hear music. I ain't want to do both.
Yeah. That's it with me, too. Yeah. I'm kind of like, it just kind of gets on my nerves sometimes.
It's kind of cheesy.
It gets kind of cheesy.
It gets kind of cheesy.
And not everybody can pull it off.
Nah. So we totally understand.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, thank you so much,
I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, we'll keep in touch with this. Totally, for sure.
Yeah, and I got your number and shit, so I'm texting you. We're in there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That's